Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Tetcher, and I am recording from somewhere outside of my usual recording area, so my audio will sound a little different, but I come to you today with another Heroes of the Storm cast. This one will be on the Haunted Mines, so prepare to see some skulls. But spawning on the blue team, we have Claudio as Valor, we have Zach as the Witch Doctor, we have Crawford as the Kerrigan, we have Easy AI, I love that name, as the Tassadar. I didn't see who was on the stitches, but on the other team we have a Tyrande, a ETC, a Reyna, a Gazlowe, and a Lumberjack Uther, which is amazing. I will be calling them by their player names quite simply. Yeah, Lumberjack Uther, fantastic skin, really fan of it. Not as much as I am a fan of the Glamrock ETC skin, because that is just one of my favourite skins of all time. And it's Koo who's on the stitches, so there we go. And it is Chef Stitches too, so we have some pretty awesome skins. We have Anna seeing the battle beginning. We're seeing ETC and Tassadar heading into the top lane for blue team, with Vala bringing up the rear. So this is going to be quite a damage heavy top lane. Going to see Stitches getting in pulls, Tassadar throwing down the slows while Vala just completely annihilates everything. Also the fact that Tassadar does actually do a lot of damage. We're seeing Kerrigan already coming in, seeing if she can get any kind of sneak attack here. Tyrande already revealing Vala though with a very nice cross map shot. It's currently only one person for blue team down in bot lane, and there we go. Kerrigan trying to go in on Gazlowe, but now it's a 4-man versus 4-man top lane with only 1 man in bot lane for both teams. ETC trying to push in there. He's quite tanky, but not quite yet. It's quite early in the game and does go down as the first blood in favour of blue team. Blue team getting a second pull onto Tyrande. Tyrande getting down a hill and the stun, but won't escape. And that's a double kill for blue team right off the start. Very well played by them. And that's already given them a level advantage. They're almost halfway through level 2 before their opponents have even got to the end of level 1 yet. So that is very cool and very well done for them. ECAI throwing down the slow to try to stop ETC, but ETC getting pulled. Nice dash away, stunning the Valor, so not going to get picked off quite yet. Tassadar throwing in a couple shots there. But Stitches doing real good job with these hooks so far. That's I need to be careful now not to get stunned by that Tyrande stun. It's very useful. And we just had a quick look at the mines. The mines will be opening quite shortly, so we will probably be seeing quite a few players from each team head into the mines. ETC getting pulled again. Nice dash once again though, stunning Tassadar in order to escape. Uther also going in, going as ham as he possibly can, trying to do as much damage as possible. Stitch is doing a lot of damage. Down goes the time warp from Tassadar, but once again not enough to bring it down. This is getting very tight here. Both teams are currently level 3 and are vying over control of this mine area to see who can get into it once it does open. Zach and Reyna are fighting in the bottom, and they will see who can just basically rake in experience, making sure they're not losing any experience by being out of lane. ETC getting pulled again! Very nice face melt there to try and stay alive, but Vala, nice vault in, getting the kill and gets shielded by Tassadar all the way out. Stitch is dropping quite low, but is going to easily be able to walk away, either go back with the Hearthstone or go to the fountain. And we'll be seeing the mines open very shortly now, in 30 seconds in fact. So that is quite exciting. Kerrigan pulling in all the enemies, making it much easier for Valor to basically kill all of it. And we can see down the bot lane, Witch Doctor being a massive pain in the ass on this Reyna, basically harassing the hell out of him. And we are now only have 10 seconds left before the mines do open. Only 3 members of red team are currently up in the top lane, as someone, I believe that's ETC, went down to bot lane to try and even up the score there. So we will have to see how that goes. Kerrigan also went down to the bot lane to try and even up stuff. And there we go, nice jump onto Reyna, dropping him quite low. His passive has already been popped by the Witch Doctor, and down he does go. ETC now trying to zone someone into the tower. This Kerrigan doing a lot of damage. ETC, Witch Doctor also doing a lot himself. Nice power slide away, should be able to get out of that quite nicely. We already have 3 blue team members in the mines though. Red team considering it. Down goes Uther, down goes Tyrande, and they could get caught out very easily. Down goes the time warp from Tassadar straight away, who also jumping in. That is now 2 versus 3 as red team's Gazlowe has come down into the bottom lane into the mines to see what he can get. Nice stun there on Tassadar, but Tassadar able to shift away. Stitches now is being bullied though by 3 people. Very tanky, should be able to walk away quite easily, while Valor is just raking in the skulls for blue team, currently 32-0. in favour of the blue team, and Stitches getting stunned again. A call for retreat there by the blue team, and there's now, wow, all of red team are here. Down goes Tassadar. Stitches is going to have a difficult time getting away with this. Likely see a face melt very soon to stop him getting out of that mine. And 4 versus 1, never going to end well. Vala and Kerrigan, though, still up at the top of the mines, raking in the skulls, 57 to 3. Very nice skull count for blue team here, going very well for them. And we are seeing red team, though, starting to bring it back, and they are also up top, dealing some serious damage to the bases and just helping push up, making sure they get the experience. Witch Doctor is also still up top, though, so making sure that they get the XP for that. Blue team will likely clear out the grave column here, which is going to give them that extra 20 skulls. There we go. Nice 80 skull golem for them there. Not even going to bother by the looks of it, taking the rest. Actually, it looks like, yeah, I was right the first time. It looks like they're not going to bother taking the rest of the skulls. Just going to completely leave them for someone, probably their opponent, to clear up, because their opponent will want to try and even the score. If not, though, then blue team are going to have to head back in there, which is going to waste precious time, because if I personally was red team in this situation, I would completely ignore the golems, because blue team's going to have to go back in there at some point. So literally just get as much experience as possible. They are already ahead. There's no point trying to catch up at this point, other than making it a bit weaker. But we are seeing Witch Doctor drop quite low here. Man, what I just said was my personal opinion, so it could be quite wrong. But right now, this golem's just sitting here not being that useful. However, the mercenary push from blue team here is going to be absolutely devastating. If they were to clear up the golem at this point, we see Tassadar heading into the mines. Looks like he wants to do just that. Golems plus the mercenaries going to be incredibly strong. We're seeing Reyna getting beat on here. Stitches trying to do some body blocking onto the ETC, doing a pretty good job there actually, but being dropped very low. ETC does jump in, but Kerrigan looks like she may keep Stitches alive. Stitches gonna get out of there. Stitches pulling in ETC, which will make him drop, but the poison will now kill off ETC, and let's see a very nice power chord. Nope, down goes the ETC. Kerrigan also dropping quite low, being chased by Tyrande and Reyna there. The Ultralisk from Kerrigan not going to be enough to save her. It does catch up with Reyna though, with the help of Vala, and we're going to see Reyna probably drop to die here. And those Banshees completely useless, called away almost the second they spawned. Ufa going on Vala though. Ufa once again doing what he usually does and being a pain in the ass, beating on as many people as possible. Seeing Ufa dance away here, going to try and stay alive. Here's the stage dive from Paul. Going to try and dive in and get the Valor. Gets the Valor, keeping Ufa alive as well. Very well played out of the two of them. We're seeing red team now. Gazlo doing what he does best, going for the mercenaries, being able to split push due to the mercenaries tanking onto his turrets, making it very easy. But the golem is now up 89 skulls to 11 skulls. This is going to be a very strong push from blue team. Meaning it's going to do a hell of a lot of damage. EDAI being forced to back out of there, not wanting to really get involved too much with the amount of damage that's going down. And here we go, some mercenaries gonna walk past and sort of counter push this golem here. And Tassadar discovering what I discovered recently, which is the wall does not work on the golem, which is a pain in the arse. But oh well, not much you can do about it. And there's the Tyrande ult, one of the better ults in the game. Huge amounts of damage raining down from the sky here. And blue team are holding off the golem fairly well, but we're seeing a lot of damage coming down here. They will lose both their bottom turrets. However, their golem massively pushing here, and the only reason red team's doing so well at this point is because they have so many members down here. And blue team are still holding it off quite well. There we go, Vala is going on to Reyna here, realizing though that she cannot take him. Tassadar also going to phase shift out of there. Ufa considering going for the chase, but deciding against it. So the red team golem has gone down. Blue team's still over half health and will continue pushing with the help of Witch Doctor and Kerrigan at this point, whereas red team's push is pretty much halted right now because there's an entire another wall in the way, and we're seeing Stitches riding out here, possibly looking to pick someone up, but instead we'll probably clear up the rest of this. This golem going to do a bit more damage before it finally does reach its demise via the punching of their face. And there we go, red team finally clearing up that threat, and they got a pretty damn good push. They got pushed pretty damn far by that golem, and here we go, Zac running into Alan Newman there, getting stunned, trying to get out of there. Vala will go in on the Ufa here. Here comes the Witch Doctor ult, but Paul from Stitches did miss. Very nice pull there from Kerrigan, allowing the Witch Doctor's ult to catch up and kill off. However, Ufa managed to live through that. It was the assistance that Ufa was getting that was forced to die, sacrificing themselves for the greater good. So, we've seen Ufa. We did just see ETC get completely spat out by Stitches, and then Stitches completely missed the hook. Kerrigan possibly overstaying her welcome there, but nice shield there from Tassadar, keeping her alive and in the game. We're seeing the Knights going to be pushing bot lane, that mercenary camp, probably one of the more powerful teams in the game. But especially in this map, although there is a huge amount of focus on the golem for this map, we're seeing Ufa pushing forward once again, managing to live as Ufa does so well. Reyna getting out of there as well, not dropping down, even being brought down to probably about 10% health, but managing to get out of there alive. Kerrigan jumping back in, going to try and do the damage. Nice base melt there from EDC, keeping his teammates alive. Tassadar having to get out of there, and the Witch Doctor has stayed to fight to hold off the enemy team, to keep his team alive as it can be at this situation, as they are 2 members down. We are also seeing the fort of red team go down in bot lane, thanks to just a natural push thanks to the mercenaries of blue team, so very nice push from them, keeping it very much under control. Kills currently 8-8, which is quite even, but we have 2 forts of red team to 3 forts of blue team. The blue team in a much better situation here, and they have an entire level advantage over the red team in this situation. So doing a very good job of keeping control of this game.
Red team has captured a mercenary camp.
There is an, I still don't know what that
Blue
does.
Team has
That
captured
small
a mercenary
little
camp.
hexagonal thing there on the floor. We are now seeing Paul gonna try and clear out the bot wave. The mines are now open, and blue team once again charging into the mines and getting a lot of clear up already before red team have even made a step there. Red team trying to clear out mercenaries instead and stop blue team taking mercenaries. Nice stage dive there from ETC, trying to push back these 2 blue team members who have just been caught out here. Stitches dropping incredibly low, getting stunned there by Ufa, eating up Ufa, when making however Stitches did there die in the turret range, which allowed Ufa to take a couple shots, but Ufa always walks away, as we always do say. We're seeing blue team though pushing up with those mercenary camps while in the bottom killing up the mines, but the entirety of red team are going for a counter push, going to see if they can win the game here and now. We will have to find out if that is possible for them. Doing a lot of damage. These 2 siege golems here are going to do much damage as they can, but I don't think it will be enough as red team, an incredibly powerful push. They cut with some siege of their own, and Gazlo may have pushed up a bit too far there. Just be a bit more careful. The Ultra is also going in. Nice heal there from Ufa, keeping it alive. Ufa doing massive damage. There's the Tyrande ult again doing massive damage. And we saw the Ice Box there from Witch Doctor, keeping him alive. Kerrigan going back in, pulling in Reyna, trying to do as much damage as possible, but with Tyrande there to help, doing a lot of damage, keeping him alive. We're seeing EDC also live so many siege though, doing a hell of a lot of damage. Witch Doctor ult has been popped, but cancelled by the ETC face melt there. Banshees chasing into the base, doing a lot of damage. Kerrigan jumping in on the minions, going to try and kill off as much as possible. And it looks like this attack is finally petering out. Kerrigan dropping incredibly low, being killed by the Death Laser of Gazlo here. And Ufa, Gazlo and Reyna still staying alive. ETC and Tyrande bringing up the rear. All 5 members still up for red team, still killing off members of blue team. And it looks like we may be about to see a dead Tassadar. No, Tassadar is able to get out thanks to his phase shift. And Reyna also able to get out thanks to his knockback shot. And it looks like red team have been able to push this. And why is that frozen?